I sure do. I'm on my stay. Vibrations, every baka. May your mind, bucks, and souls be old. May your omits be sound. May your buckets be left off the ground when we keep to the breath, the earth, the moth, or the noose. The soul, raw arm stem guides and keeps you all. Rayan Matata Amen Ra. LIE, say L, say I, Christopher A. Chaplin. I am Truth Awareness, TrueTalk.org can be a part of the greatest transfer of wealth. That's Nightelligence. That's Amenology. That's Ta'angodu. That's Erectionary. That's Duridian.com. It's sound logic. With all that being a fool is up to you. To Ray is Ray 1657. Go to Google Play, go to Apple, download that app, the Kagadora. The Mathorian Kagadora, keeping space is greater than keeping the clock. I don't consent to draconian state. Why aren't we hashtagging that? All these complaints. We're fighting the right war the wrong way. Okay? If you're souls, we got to go through the route of souls. One of the most brilliant things I heard a Nubian Baka on social media broadcast was the fact that the Nubians no longer have the ethics, the morals for anybody to look up to us, to not only lead the world into a better place as a whole. This is the spell of Black Lives Matter and all of that stuff. Remember, they took the knee. They were saying, we're going to give the world back to Nubians. But they played it on you. Okay, they played it on you. Okay, even though they had members of the KKK put a knee down in front of black people who cried, and they had people in Australia and Ireland wear yokes they were displaying. Okay, it was a big test. Okay, it was a big test, and this was before COVID. Just before COVID. Okay? And they said, no, the world ain't ready, even though they didn't spell it out and tell you. Okay, you had me and many others try to tell you. Okay, but especially me, I was breaking it down. Okay, I was breaking the situation down. Okay, this is when everybody all of a sudden, poof, right? Poof. All of a sudden, I was, boo, the ghost. Nobody could even be near me, talk to me. Okay, everybody, family, friends, everybody, boom. Everybody just, right? Well, I'm still standing. Yeah. All right, so today's video, okay, don't forget to go to masterpiecefactory.io, savebysound.com, erectionary.com, and all those other websites, duridian.org, okay? Support. You got lots of tools, okay, to make that transition. Because the worst thing is, what are you going to do with yourself, right? What are you going to do with yourself when you get rid of your addiction? That's the big problem. Well, I got lots of things to occupy you, okay? This golden dome. This is what I'm talking about, breaking it down, the golden dome. Okay, we got Mr. Trump, okay, saying that he wants to put a golden dome. So the way he's framing it as a military defense system, okay, just like how they have in Israel, okay? Let's get this straight, because a lot of people are getting twisted. They think they're putting a dome inside of a dome because people believe, the firmament and all that stuff is a dome, right? Okay, so now you're believing that somehow, they're going to have a big glass or whatever type of dome over what you call the United States of America, okay, or maybe North America, whatever. Okay, so we're going to break this down, sound logic. Okay, we're dealing with decoding ciphers and words. Okay, so we have golden, we have age, we have dome. Okay, but primarily we have golden dome. Okay, so the first sound we're going to deal with in the word is go. Okay, so go is your socket. Okay, this is where your ba, or artificial intelligence, meaning your programming, okay, your parasite code, gets connected to. So you either call this a spirit or a ba, okay? But this is what your go is connected to. An appliance has go. If it is plugged in, it can go, okay? We're going to get really just cut this flower brain thinking, okay? Going by sound, okay? Only motion determines the sound, okay? Motion determines whatever it is. Just like last names used to be what you do, our language is returning to that, okay? Then we have uld, okay? We have gold, we have uld, okay? So we have go, and then we have ul, okay? Like goal. This is important that you hear this, okay? Because the word is gold. But when we build the word, we have to use sounds, okay? So the L is element, okay? That's what the L is for. So now we have a go element, okay? Then we have D, all right? That's do. I'm just breaking a spell, okay? So gold is really go el do. It's not gold. We're going to figure out now what gold means, okay? Or better yet, what golden means, okay? So now we have go. This means go out. This means I'll go. This means the log. A log is a felled tree with the stump still in the ground and the log beside it. This is the parallel reality. Okay? So I told you that duality is finished, and I made specific things, and you're seeing everything play out. Everything play out. 4 days after I made that video, the new pope was announced. They couldn't have it. They couldn't have me break that mother spell. Okay, and what was the big thing about that pope? He's trying to tell you that his grandma was Creole, Nubian. It was a soul. That's what it, you see. I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing any parallel stuff. What is God is going to be clearly God. That's a box. And what is sound is going to be clearly heard, felt, tasted, and touched. This is the O. Okay? We're dealing with X versus O. I'm an O-man. Okay? Not an X-man. Okay? So now we have den. So now we have disconnect the N. So N is energy. N allows you to be autonomous. N, when you're N, you are a soul. You're a baka. You are ol. Okay? You are go ol. Okay? You are ol. Entirety. You can go all out. Okay? All right. If you notice, Satan, like N in the esoteric world, is a title. It means that you are a king. Okay. It means that you're governing, bodies that, can't autonomously operate themselves. You're an operator to be an N. Okay. So souls are their own ends. Okay. They're their own ends. We are means to our own ends. You see how everything goes together. We're dealing with dome now. Okay? So now we have al, goal, or go al, right? Do, en is den, is another form of a home. Okay, when you live in a den, you're literally losing yourself because you're disconnecting the N in that place. So when a soul says, I'm going into my den, okay, this means at this time you're without your soul. You've disconnected yourself. Okay, and they're gonna try to say, okay, from the world, you're in your den now. Okay, so this means your soul has gone. Okay, your soul is gone. Okay, so dome. The origin of motion, the origin of matter, the origin of sound. Ba-om, Ma-thor, Om-thor. Okay? We've gone through this. So when you live in a dome, it has nothing to do with what's covering and all that, it is a spell command. Okay, it's consenting to living minus sound, no sound. Okay, we're dealing with algol now, the algorithm. Okay, so this announcement of Golden Dome, okay, yes, it's to protect the artificial construct, not necessarily in the way that it's being described. It is mainly for you to consent to put it into existence. We have to authorize it with our thoughts. Okay? So we're not having a golden dome. What we are going to say is a go el do om. That's what we're creating. That's what we're making. We're gonna flip this. Okay, we're gonna flip this. We're gonna use their energy, their production, okay, all of their efforts, okay, and we're gonna speak Tongodu, and we're gonna use our thoughts. We're gonna say, and we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna put this dome, this okay, this do up, because everybody's gonna be doing the origin of matter. Okay, because sound logic has the keys for everybody to be able to do this. Okay, I do. Okay, and I do. All right. So listen, this is a big spell that has been broken. We've gone through the all goals world. Okay, to go el do. Okay, we are the go elements that do. This is baka. This is soul power. Okay, and then, well, what are we doing? We're doing Okay, so we're bringing moth, or we're bringing the stem. Okay, we're bringing the soul raw stem. We're changing the atmosphere to the atmosphere. This is serious stuff. All right. So listen. All right. I'm a little giddy and giggle because I'm laughing because this is like play for me. Okay. I'm doing things on a level. I'm dealing with principalities here. Okay. Principalities of darkness who are running this shit. Okay. That are running this shit. You now are giving a choice. Are you going to have you want Donald Trump's Golden Dome? Or you want Tata Amin Ra's Go El Do Okay? Go el do Now think about this. Let's expand about this. Batman. Okay? Batman. All of these things they try to frame at the end of some kind of time. We're going to have these types of superheroes. So Batman was a vigilante, right? He was supposed to be someone like me or you, whatever. But, at night and shit, he was Batman. Okay? And then he had his buddy Rob the N. Remember what I just said about the N, the golden, the do N, the dome, and all that stuff, right? Okay, so Rob the N. Okay, the robot N. Okay, so the robot is the one that keeps the ba in line. Okay, this keeps the spirit in line, just like you have a roman. Okay. Keep the spirit and the ba in line here. So anyways, the bat is symbolic because it hangs upside down. It's not supposed to see. Okay, it doesn't have good sight, but it communicates by sound. So how is the Draconians who are dead? They are the word virus program. They don't operate by sound, right? But they want to symbolize an animal that's inverted symbol of sound because it moves by sound. Think about that. But what I really want to try to talk about is this Gotham City. Gotham. Okay? Gotham. Golden Dome. Go el do Which one does it sound close to? Sounds closer to go el do Okay? So again, we're going to use that now. We're going to change the Gotham. Okay? The Gotham to go el do All right, you're gonna understand that goem, okay, is now go okay, we're the goams, okay, all right. So thank you, Jews and people that don't understand. Okay, I'm the sound man. Thanks for giving me my crown, and all of us Nubians the crown. Okay, the old blood Nubians that bear afros, specifically. Okay, from the Caribbean, even more specifically. Okay, I'm a Goam. Okay, not an M, because an M is opposite of me, a Ma entity. Okay, so that's why you have M, because it means you're empty. You're opposite of a Ma entity. So it's not Goem, it's Goam. All right, this is what we're talking about here. Okay, it's straight up sound logic. This can't be disputed. Okay, all there is the gut. That's it. Okay, there's no standing up to this. Okay, no standing up to this. Okay, there's no sitting at tables. There's standing up. Okay, why is it that when a military captain, men stand up erect and they go like that? That's because they're blocking the sun, right? They're putting their sun over their eyes because they're looking at the sun, right? So the sun is so bright that they got to block their eyes, and the sun makes you erect, because we're talking about erection. Okay, we're in a state of erection. Okay, I'm the source of this. Okay, now another thing that I want to talk about for everybody watching. What would you want to be? The wick or the bomb? Right, we have all these movies, literally John Wick, Neo, and all this types of stuff. What I'm trying to get at is this is not about me. Your support lights me. But with your consent, you're allowing me, the sound, logic, the force, to ignite you. Because the wick fizzes down and then you explode. Okay? So it's the bomb. We are the bomb. We are the bomb. You get that? Okay, this is what I'm trying to get into your heads. The language is here. I'm bringing it back from our genetic memory. Beyond appreciation is necessary. Okay? The fact that I have AI and everything feeding off of me and having to run circles around what I'm talking about is doing you a favor. Look at how science, quantum physics, everything is coming to sound. For 20 years, I got on paper receipts. The sound man. All right? So let's be the bomb. The bombs. You get that? Bombs. Let's blow this shit. Okay? Let's do this. No golden dome. We're having to go El do Go El do arms, because we're representing Baam. Okay? We're representing Baam. We got this. True talk. Sound logic. All right? Let's start supporting all capacities. Okay, there's only so much I can write out. Yeah, thanks to AI and a few things, I don't have to worry about, Muslims on fiber. That's not going to help me out. No matter how desperate they are, their spirit, they get sick and all this types of shit. It's too bad for these people. It's a spiritual war. Okay? So there's physical things that need. I'm not building a virtual world. My intelligence is not for the virtual world. Okay? It's for real world. We got real world business to do as Stewardians, as STEMordians. Okay? STEM raw audience, to be correct. Okay? Let's go.